Today we are going to be looking at all the secret and hidden details, including the biggest design flaw in Chilla's Art Remastered, the Bathhouse. Don't forget to hit like on this video, and if you like all things horror, don't forget to subscribe as well. Memberships are also available on the channel if you would like to support me so I can continue to make great content, but if not, you being here is enough. Other than that, let's jump straight into it. I should also preface there are a lot of spoilers ahead just in case you haven't played the game yet. When we first arrive in the village, we find these wanted posters dotted around the place. Of course, we later learn these are for our brother. But who put them up? Well, it is actually the owner of the Bathhouse. He is the one who owns all the rentals in the village. Outside the Bathhouse, our first clue that there is something very wrong with this place is we run into a woman crying. As we come to find out, this is Yoko's mother, or our grandmother. She also appears outside the door the day after, knocking on it trying to get in. And as you well know, she eventually makes it into the Bathhouse, where she decides to have a go at us. Speaking of Yoko's apartment, every day we can go to this convenient and not suspicious hole in the wall and we can see her old room. Each day that passes, these apples get a little more eaten until they are down to the core. On the final day, when we're trying to get into the basement, we will see these apples all around in the bathhouse. This is telling us that the landlord was the one who was eating them, and potentially was sitting in her room as well. Maybe he was watching us through that convenient peephole too. And just for fun, if you push the wardrobe fast enough, you will actually push it out through the wall. On our first day of work, the men's sauna is out of order. This, of course, is a throwback to the very start of the game when the last employee had an accident. When we started the game though, it did appear as if that was Yoko, but it wasn't. So who did we actually play as that first day? Very randomly, this customer's t-shirt says "Thoughts on Debt," which might be giving us an insight into what is coming ahead for us. Speaking of translations, we will see this poster in a few spots around the place, but what it reads is so funny. So it reads, "Notice, burglary damage, occurrence. Burglary occurred in an apartment near the shrine. Be sure to lock door with an extra lock. Characteristics of the criminal." Now I must preface, I do not know if this is Google Translate doing it wrong, but we have tin type, men in their 40s, khaki shirt, grey sponge, has a blue beard. If you see a suspicious person, call 110. Now, I might partly be blaming Google for that one, but it still made me laugh. Speaking of posters, we also have this super cute duck poster, which of course pays homage to the desktop icon for the original game and the remastered one. Throughout the game, we have a few people be, well, not so nice to us. What we might not have known at the time is that Yoko was sorting them out behind the scenes. She won't let anyone be mean to her babies.
ようちゃん。
どうして？もう。
That last one there was Kichi, who we meet a couple of days in. But did you know we had already had a link to him before this? This girl that comes in is actually one of his employees. She has the same tattoos as him, and she had been told about us starting to work there before she had got there. Kichi was the one who actually approved us to work here, so that is how she found out. Another odd thing that turns up around the place is these dolls. When we go into the shop, we find the owner has quite the collection of them around the place. Now, if we look at this one, it actually has blood on it. If we go out to the garbage area, we find even more thrown out. Were they used to protect against spirits? Who knows? What do you think they were used for? Back in the bathhouse, if you open the bathroom door after day 1, you'll get this funny exchange.
Why? So.
And speaking of the bathhouse, one of our jobs in it is cleaning the walls. Did you notice this? As we try to clean away a stain, a woman appears in the wall. If we read the owner's journal later on, he also accounts for seeing her. Of course, we all know later that is Yoko. And last but not least, we have the biggest design flaw in the game. Remember when we were told we are working in what is a quiet and quaint village where there isn't a lot of people? Then why are all these tall buildings around us? This would put us in a city instead. I'm not quite sure they done it, but it seems to be a complete contradiction between the story and the actual reality of the area we are in. Did you spot any of these? Let me know if I missed any. If you like this video, please do give it a like, and if you'd like to see future videos by me, maybe give it a subscribe as well. Thanks so much for stopping by, and remember, always check the bathroom. Bye!